It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. Really been looking forward to see how these two teams match up tonight, and we are officially underway to find out. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Chelsea has got it now. And that's blocked. Quick pass to Natchez. Directs it on over to Panarin. Slides into Hughes. And comes up with the stop there.
Wallsted's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick feed to Hughes. Pass back to the point. And that's a great heads-up play by Morrissey. Checky has got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. Natchez has it in the defensive end. And he sends it across to Hughes. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Kempe's lugging the puck. Drills him. That goes off the blocker. What a save by Wallsted. Oh, and he scores! Oh, rebound, and he takes it in.
Good things happen. You put the puck to the net, and this rebound comes right back out to him. But he's trapped it, he's sniffed it, he's hounded it, and he finds it back to the net on the second shot.
Let's get the call. Theodore's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Well, in a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Bobrovsky's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
The Bears take possession off the faceoff. Answered the call there. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. And he gets in front of that one. And they score! The special teams looking special on that one.
Well, you have to rely on your power play unit every once in a while, and no better when you're in a hole, James. I love the way they move the puck. And guess what? Perfect practice, make perfect power play. There's something about the jump to his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
The Bears didn't seem rattled at all, falling behind early in this one. Cheryl, they're right back to even here.
Well, yeah, and it's trusting the process here, James. And coaches don't love it. They feel like you're not ready when you get behind the 8 ball to start, but you stick with it and you don't let the deficit come. You can claw your way back into the game, and that's what's happened here as we approach the mid-mark of the period.
And now he moves it quickly to Natchez. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Francis won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And with the two centers tangled up,
and how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, he can't find it with his body.
the Magicians take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels, you got to attack.
And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Garland. Nice hit on the play there. Chicky has got the puck along the wall. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And let's see what the call is. Morrissey's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum. Hughes' injury that he sustained earlier is going to keep him out for the remainder of the game. A real tough loss and some unfortunate news for the group here.
That looked awkward from the beginning, and it doesn't surprise me. Hopefully this isn't a long-term scenario. Picked off! Tried to be too cute on the pass. Here's a short pass to Kadri. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Francis gained possession along the boards. Loses the coverage there. Slides it across. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that from the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. Well, we heard the ping there, James, and he gets lucky with that one-timer as it finds its way to the back of the net.
France has been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. The Bears win it.
The car is not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Fantastic save!
Bobrovsky's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Passes the puck over to Nichushkin. And he takes the feed. And he gets in front of that rocket. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Sends it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Tries to feed it over to O'Reilly. Big time stop there. Moves it over to Caulfield. France has got control of it now here in the offensive end. Morrissey stick handling in his own zone. Checky has got it along the wall. The Magician scoop it up along the boards. Angles it over to O'Reilly. Here's a shot, and there's the save. Off target. Looks to set up at the point now. Hammers one at the net, and then got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Checky has gained the line and into the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Moves it to Nelson. Dished on over to Kempe. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Gaining momentum up along the side. Scooped up along the wall by Eriksson. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Miller's got it against the boards. Picked off by McCann. He carries the puck up along the wing. Feeds it across the ice to Kadri. Handles the pass. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. The Bears have it behind the cage. And he lowers the boom.
huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Fires it on net. Misses a golden opportunity there. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
France's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Chucky has won the draw. Slides it diagonally to Marchand. Here's a chance. Comes up with the steal.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing in a game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Wallsted's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
France has got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Werenski. Feeds it over to Natchez. Steps into the offensive end. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Bears are going to serve two for tripping here.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
France's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup. And man, is it working tonight.
Garland's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Czechia has won the face-off deep in their own end. They move the puck out of harm's way. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Slides it across to Faber. And they get that puck down the ice. Feeds it on over to Theodore. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Feed to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Picked up along the boards by Kadri. Let's see what the officials are calling. Garland's going off for cross-checking.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Here they come on the attack. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Shuts them down.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Czechia's got the puck. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here? Loose puck, and they're off to the races. The Bears gain possession along the wall. The man advantage is over.
Now there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Magicians are up 3-1. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Grabbed along the boards by Miller. The Bears gain possession in their own end. Puck picked up by Morrissey. The Bears will play it from the defensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Czechia's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to McKinnon. Moves the puck. The Magicians look to start the transition game. Kempe's got it on the offensive end. The Bears have it behind the net. Czechia's looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to McCarr. Francis got a hold of it along the wall. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Bobrovsky's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
France's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Puts it on net from the point. Oh, what a save in front.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Czechia's got the puck in their own end. Poked away at center by Kopitar. Here's a short pass to DeBrusque. Shot! Lays out the block. Now can he get up? Oh! They fight for it along the boards. Francis got a hold of it against the wall. And he gets in front of it to block it. And he gets enough to keep it out.
Wallsted's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Takes the pass. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save by Wallsted. And the puck's booted away. Moves it to Garland. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. Wants up for the point. Stopped by the goaltender.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in a task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Along the wall to O'Reilly. Another pass. Oh, what a save! Czechia's got the puck in the defensive end. Pusts it over. Gets in front of it. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Gets the puck in deep. Francis got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Scheifele. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Czechia's regained possession of the puck. Francis got possession here in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Landeskog. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Magicians have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And they win the draw on their own end. Puck grabbed by Scheifele. Pushes it across to Panarin. Here's an off-man rush. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Denies him. And that's poked away. What a stop there. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. And here's a collision. Time's running out here. They need something. Shot, dying seconds, and he makes the save. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Czechia is not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to pound pucks, and then they got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
Quick shot! Great save! Puck scooped up by Morrissey. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And he takes the dish. Denies him! He got all of it! Moves it quickly over to Natchez. Taken by Panarin. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here's a blast! Off a stick. Czechia's got the puck. Slides the pass over to Morrissey. Taken along the wall by McKinnon. Works it across to Boldy. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Lots of time left in this period. France has got a 3-1 lead. Czechia's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Up along the wing. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Quick pass across to Dunn. There's the physical side. Puck picked up in the open ice. Kopitar's going to play it against the half wall. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction.
Wallsted's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
More than half the period left to play. France has got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Czechia's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Faber's got it in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes a shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
Bobrovsky's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Here's a short pass to Garland. France is moving it into the offensive end. Dishes it off. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
They gain the zone from the left side. Francis grabbed a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Czechia's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Matthews. Francis gained possession along the boards. Denies him!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Sends it ahead to Panarin. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Blocked in traffic. And a strong effort on that play. Puck battle along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Landeskog. Puck is grabbed here at center ice by McCann. The Magicians gain possession. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and toss up the puck. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle.
Remember this save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of this save and how impeccable it was.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Francis got the win off that draw. Quick pass to Nelson. And he moves it up to O'Reilly. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick feed to Burns. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Francis ready to go on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Tees it up from the blue line. Answers it with an even better save. Puck picked up by Lehkonen. Czechia's got it in their own zone. And here's the pass to Petrka. Oh, smart heads-up read. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. Nice zone entry from the right side. By the way, called out friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Scooped up along the wall by McAvoy. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the call. The Bears are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
France has got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Especially teams have been a difference in this one. The power play getting to work yet again, already having scored a goal. Just feels like they're feeling it tonight. They're finding one another. They're opening the holes on the ice, and they're cashing in.
The Magicians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Kempe. France is playing it through the neutral zone. Sends a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
The velocity's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save. And he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. It's just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Cadres recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Bears win the draw here in their own end. And they send it down the ice. The Magicians have it against the wall. Sends the pass over. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Czechia's penalty killers get a hold of it. Kadri's taking it from his own end. What a hit on the play. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass.
The Magicians have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck. If they've got to open it up here, this one's awfully tight.
Both sides back to even strength.
Although they're still trailing, this game is now within reach with that effective kill. That gives life to the entire bench.
Fires it into the offensive zone.
Wallsted's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Czechia's got control of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Celebrini. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Now listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the home team tonight. And that'll do it for ringside here. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes, and both teams is really shutting down in the neutral zone, not allowing a lot to go north and protecting the middle of the ice. Kind of dry game, my kind of style.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Great energy in the barn this evening, and we are officially underway. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Italy's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. Puts it on net. Denies it again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Slides the puck across to Reinhart. Intercepted at center by Nylander. Berlin's on the attack. Fires it. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Here's a short pass to Nylander. Back to the point it goes. And he had an answer with that save. That goes off the post and stays out.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum. But the pipe stops it.
Grabbed along the boards by Suzuki. And the puck skips away after that move.
Suzuki's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Sends one up to Michkov. Hannafin's got it near the point. Here he is in close. Big time stop.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job. Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Italy's got it into the offensive zone. Oh, no one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Nice zone entry from the left. Hit on the flag. Oh, my.
Well, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Oh, and he goes off the outside of the post. Gets the puck over to Clark. Moves it to Hurdle. And now it's to Tavares. Shabbat's moving the puck through his own zone. And he takes the pass. Shabbat's got the puck. Here's a pass to the middle. And that chance is blocked. From off the wall and onto his stick. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Brings it off the post. He got all of that hit. Oh, and he misfires on that. Avoids the poke check. Here's a chance. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Handles the puck. Moves it to the offensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He's so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Made the stop on that play. Took it along the wall by Nyes. Feeds it over. And that's off target as it hits a body.
Ravens really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
They go on the attack from the left side. And that's knocked away by Darlene. Picked up along the wall by Hyman. Off the post. Italy's got the puck along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up here. give him 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Berlin's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Their first power play opportunity of the game. They also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
And he takes the feed. And a successful clearing attempt. The Gladiators scoop it up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Reinhart. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Slides it across. Turns it away on the slap shot. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they manage to clear it. Berlin's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puck grabbed by Larkin. And manages to clear the zone. And he's going to come out of his crease to play the puck here. Angles it over to Connor. Good stand-up hit on the play. Scrum ensues along the board.
Yaleen's almost out of the box.
Man advantage fails to deliver, and both teams back playing at even strength with the score still tied.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter, and they didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Oh, a clutch save!
Hellebuck's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get score to the shooter.
And that's on the play. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Picked up along the wall. There's a hit right there. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Demons have really owned this game through 20 minutes. You just look at their underlying metrics and their possession time. It's off the charts. They're really outplaying their opponent right now. So they've got to do more of what they've already been doing. Maybe just get to the dirty areas a little bit more and not get frustrated because the game's scoreless.
Off the glove! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Suzuki's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Denies him with the save. Back to the point to set it up. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Berlin's moving it up the ice. Quick pass to Anderson. Zuccarello's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Zuccarello's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Demons will lose a man, tripping the call.
Well, he's going to take the feed out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Oh, no score in this game, and the power play hopping the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the net and really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
And the puck clears the zone. Slides it across to Suzuki. Gaining momentum up along the side. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Hellebuck's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Nugent Hopkins gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Italy's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hellebuck. The Demons will play it in their own end. And they clear that puck. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Quick feed to Larkin. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot attempt completely fails on that. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Italy's got possession of the puck. To his teammate. Italy's got it behind the net.
Heiskanen's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Heiskanen's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
From the open ice, they gain the line. The Demons take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Italy's got a hold of the puck now. Into the attacking end. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Gladiators win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. The Demons work it through center. Slides it diagonally to Nylander. The Demons gain possession along the wall. Berlin's got a hold of the puck. And now he angles it across to Meyer. Receives the pass. And there's a glove save on the play. More than half the period has expired. Still no score in this one. The Demons win that offensive zone face-off. And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Besser's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Berlin's looking to break out of their own end. Works it across to Kyrou. Takes the feed. Huge steal at his own end. The Gladiators are in transition. He grabs the puck here at the point. Kane's got it along the wing. And he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that. And he's... Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling the penalty.
Let's get the call. Myers going off for interference.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
Italy's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Dumps it into the ozone. Italy's got the puck. The Gladiators have it now. And that pass attempt is deflected. Puts it on net. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Italy's won the draw. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Passes it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Sends it into the offensive zone. Italy's gained possession along the boards. Darlene's lugging the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Berlin's got the puck against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Here in the late going to the frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Demons win it. Moves it quickly over to Ekblad. Denies him with a save. Zuccarello's gaining momentum. Here's a short pass to Forsberg. The Demons move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Textbook stop by Knight.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
And he can't hang on after that hit. Sends a pass over. An easy save by Hellebuck. Puck scooped up by Hagel. Berlin's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Fires it out. Scores! And I guess they weren't safe by the ball there.
Momentum in the last seconds of the frame. You find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Some goals have had like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across. Unfortunately, it hits him. He doesn't get all of it. It winds up in the back of the net.
Berlin's finally broken through and has the lead now with period number 2.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle, and they put themselves in a great position here at the end of the second. Now, if they can just ride it out, get to the intermission, and start the third with a bang.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. When you're one-on-one with the goaltender, you want to make them move first, and this is exactly what happens as the shooter just outweights the goalie and gets the room up high. Great glove high shot.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. The Demons gain control of the puck. Fox is stick handling in his own zone. The Demons play it along the wing. Oh, look at this. Berlin's got it behind the net. across the line and is on the attack now. Italy's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Quick pass across to Reinhardt. The Gladiators have it against the wall. Passes out front, and that's stopped.
Hellebuck's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Suzuki's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, off the post!
The Gladiators are in disbelief as they wire another one off of the pipe, and this is so frustrating. You can see it deflating the entire bench.
Sends it down low. Nugent Hopkins gets a hold of the puck in the corner. Quick pass to Forsberg. And he sidesteps the check there. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Quick feed to Nugent Hopkins. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Taken by Hagel. The Demons will play it from the defensive zone. Passes on over to Kane. Oh, my, you can feel it from here.
Well, that has to hurt. He's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Moves around along the half wall. Shot! And that's turned aside by Knight. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, the Minister of Defense with the block. And now it's grabbed by Kane. They put the puck into the offensive end. Berlin's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Heiskanen. Here they come up along the wing. Italy's got the puck in their own end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Nyes. Can't get it to go. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Sends it in on the attack. Berlin's looking to break out.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating. And nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Picked up along the boards by Reinhardt. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Anderson's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Larkin's won the draw inside his own end. Tavares plays it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Aho. Berlin's got it from behind the net. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a shot. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out. Can't maintain possession. Italy's got the puck in the defensive end. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Trying to make the move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Carries it across the line. Turns it over. Berlin's got it in the neutral zone. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. And some good footwork to kick it away. Here's a short pass to Tavares. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Hellebuck.
I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Hammers one. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Gains the zone from the right side. Takes a shot. And that carries off a body in traffic. He got all of that one. Ravens cross the line and gain the zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. And that's a smart heads-up play by Nylander. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Marner's got it in the offensive zone. And that goes off a player. Grabbed along the boards by Nylander. Italy's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Turns another aside.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum change. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Italy's won the draw and they'll go to work. On the back end, scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, that's an incredible push to finish off the third period here, James. You're urgent on the puck. You find a way to get it to the net, and now that can wind up with the game-winning goal. This is a real deflator for your opponent.
Italy's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. And he comes up with it.
Hellebuck's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving a real opportunity to win.
Great save by the goaltender to get a paw on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Offside the call will get a reset.
Hellebuck's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the feed. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Cheryl, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.
But really did pay off, James, and sometimes you do have to stick with the game plan and really trust that what you're doing is right. Listen, they earn the possession time. They earn the ability to get the puck to the net. They need a little more net front presence, I thought, but they found a way to capitalize.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.